to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Commodores will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will get the first possession of the game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks, it's Hudson. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Sooners! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top. Country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Mahan. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Kearney. Quick step and go. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Bringing the heat. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. To the air. It's Manning. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this. Turning it on! Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Makes the catch at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sooners will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
That's reeled in. It's Peace. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Trying play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Number 83.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught over the middle. It's Ridley. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Fields. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Spits it out to the back. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's in open space downfield. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Manning. Makes the grab, it's Kearney. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The screen, he's got wheels. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On the move, he fires. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's Mahan. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. if they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Oh, he's got some space. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
What a great hit by the defender, forcing the incompletion. They knew coming into this game that they were going to try and throw the football to this guy because of his speed. It's game-breaking. So everybody on defense, always aware of where he's lining up, but these safeties especially, and these linebackers are aware. If this dude's coming over the middle of the field, we are going to put a hat on him, and we are going to make him feel us, and they did it right there on that play.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lost one deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield. Record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they've put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
Leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Commodores line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown Sooners! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Inside the 35. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Pressure coming. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Slide 22. Come on, set.
Handoff from the gun. Got a little space. There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. It is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Barber. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Score on special teams. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Option look, it's Barber. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Carter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot...
Turning it on! All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Got his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for him.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Motion from the back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. After this, it'll be a wrap. Running to the left. And they'll pick up just a few on